Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Brandon from Philly Gardens in West Virginia, aka Philly 369 Garden. Alright, so what I'm here showing you today looks just like a bunch of weeds, doesn't it? Well, what you might not know is that there's garlic in here. This here is garlic that was planted this past February. It was kind of late for my style, so we left them in there. And then the idea was we're going to try to grow these perennial like I was doing up at the other garden up in Philly. And then not only that, but I let them go to seed. And see, these are seed heads. Maybe just break them apart. That would be your real deal seeds of garlic, right? It's not the traditional way you would see people growing it these days, but these here would be the seeds, right? Nowadays you see people put garlic cloves in to get their, as a quote-unquote seed, right? Because they clone it. That's a way of cloning it. It's not a true seed. This would be a true seed to it. Now, what would nature do? Which I already did a little bit of this already. Nature would just spread them around, right? Just like so, right? If you noticed, I got them all knocked over like this. So that if they did start dropping seed, they would drop it down here on this bed. And then, otherwise they were hanging out down here. If garlic would be here, worst case scenario, I'd make it into a bed, right? But I wanted to try to keep it into this because it's probably going to be the only bed that's going to be around here for at least a short while, still yet. And so, anyways, I would say here's more heads here, right? We're going to wing it like this, right? We're going to throw them around. I did a lot of that already. And then let's go grab a stick. Okay, so now, alright, this isn't a stick, but it's a pole. I checked to make sure it'll scratch what I was going to do. What we're going to do is we'll scratch the line down here. Alright? Yeah, you can clean your weeds up the right way. If I scratch a line down there, alright, loosen that up. And you see how those heads are down there, but let's just do it roughneck, right? Or winging it what we can find, right? Okay, so you'll see some of these seeds are falling down into there. So some of the seeds we spread will be in there. And I bet you this is the spot that works the best. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Get another one. Alright. So that's about the center of that bed there, okay? Alright, we'll see what happens. So, you understand a little bit of the real way versus, what the way people do it, cloning, which is a real way. It's just not the way nature is intended. These should go perennial too, so keep an eye out for that too. I'll bring these back to it all. Alright, God bless y'all. This is Brandon from Philly 369 Garden. I'll catch you on the flip side, aka Philly Gardens in West Virginia.